All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Every 4 years, the entire globe basically hits pause for the FIFA World Cup. And let's be honest, every single tournament brings with it a predictably bombastic, larger-than-life soundtrack. But the anthem for 2026, it's titled DNA, and it's doing something a little different. So today, we're going to unpack the architecture of this track and figure out exactly why it's engineered to resonate with billions of fans. Okay, listen to this explosive hook that drops us right into the emotional deep end from literally second one. This is more than just a game, it's our DNA. By just stating this right out of the gate, the anthem flat out refuses to treat football as a simple pastime. It elevates the whole thing. It tells you that what happens on that pitch is woven into the very fabric of who we are. It's an incredibly bold opening statement, and it absolutely demands your attention. Section 1. The 2026 Anthem arrives, a global collaboration. Before we decode the rest of these lyrics, we've got to talk about the sheer scale of the artists who brought this to life. I mean, talk about a lineup. You've got the timeless, sweeping classical power of the legendary Andrea Bocelli, who, let's face it, is not your typical stadium DJ, paired up with a massive, stadium-shaking electronic beats of David Guetta. Add in the raw contemporary vocal energy of EJAE, and wow, this isn't just a random group of musicians, it's a very intentional sonic representation of the world coming together. You've got different genres, entirely different backgrounds, all unified into one single anthem. Moving on to Section 2, decoding the football DNA, defining the passion. So what's really fascinating here is how this song takes the literal, scientific concept of DNA and totally spins it. When they say it's in our DNA, we're obviously not talking biology class here. They're framing it as this emotional truth for both the players out there on the grass and the fans packing the stands. It's suggesting that this passion for the sport is just an inescapable part of the human condition. It's something we're born with, a shared destiny connecting us across borders. And then it hits you with this massive wave of optimism. Every moment is like a dream. It's time to make some memories. It completely shifts from those heavy concepts of genetics to just pure wonder. If you follow the cup at all, you know exactly what they mean. It's this brief, totally magical window every 4 years, where everyday life just pauses, and these lifelong, unforgettable memories are forged. Which brings us to Section 3, Destiny Under Pressure, the stakes of the game. But hey, it's not all sunshine and dreams, right? The pressure is real. The lyrics dial up that pressure cooker environment instantly. Tonight we live our destiny, only got one shot. You can really feel the gravity of the tournament setting in. It's a stark reminder to the athletes, and to all of us hanging on to their every move, that years of grueling training and sacrifice come down to a single 90-minute window. You literally only get one shot to seize ultimate glory. It's terrifying, it's exhilarating, and the track captures that adrenaline spike perfectly. And I love this part because it sets up this fierce, crucial duality. The anthem absolutely does not shy away from the brutal reality of the competition. On one hand, you have the defensive resilience you need to just survive, stand the pressure. But then, boom, contrasted right against that is the aggressive, relentless drive you need to win. We're gonna break you. It perfectly sums up the psychological warfare of elite sports. You've got to be the immovable object, but also the unstoppable force. All right, Section 4, global unity and flags, the visual spectacle. Stepping back from that intense combat on the pitch for a second, the song shifts gears. It explicitly calls for unity. We'll stand together. This acts as this really powerful counterbalance to that whole idea of breaking the opposition. It's a reminder that underneath the bitter national rivalries that totally define the World Cup, this global event fundamentally brings humanity together. Beneath the competition, we're all just celebrating the sport. Then you get these incredibly punchy visuals. Wave your flags up in the sky. You can practically see those packed stadiums vibrating, right? It's a direct command transforming you from just a passive listener into an active participant in the whole spectacle. It's all about pride, representation, and that breathtaking visual of thousands of different colors flying in the exact same arena. And then they turn up the heat, literally. The imagery evolves from waving flags to roaring flames, with your flames up in the sky. Now, in the actual song, this is surrounded by the rhythmic chanting of the word heat, 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 and it just perfectly nails the literal temperature of a summer tournament. But more importantly, it symbolizes the burning passion of the crowds. The atmosphere isn't just loud, it is totally incendiary. Now for the final stretch, Section 5. More than a game, the physical reality. As we hit the emotional climax here, things get super personal and the suspense just builds. When your heart beats like a drum, then it's far from over. We've all been there, right? The song is describing that literal physical sensation of watching your team cling to a narrow lead in the final agonizing minutes of a match. Your heart is physically pounding out of your chest, right up until the referee blows that final whistle. It makes the anthem deeply relatable to anyone who's ever cared about a game. But then, they give us this amazing resolution. While the world is watching, I know everything is meant to be. It places that frantic, pounding heartbeat against this astronomical backdrop. Billions of people, the entire world watching. Yet amid all that insane pressure and heat, the anthem offers this beautiful, comforting assurance of fate. It essentially tells the players and the fans to just trust the moment, let go of the anxiety, because the outcome is already written in the stars. So, wrapping up this explainer, I want to leave you with this ultimate provocative thought. We started by looking at how the song defines football as our DNA, but how exactly does a simple game, literally just a ball kicked around a grass pitch, rewrite our collective DNA to become a shared global destiny? As the 2026 tournament gets closer, listen to this anthem, feel that drumbeat in your chest, and ask yourself what it is about this sport that unites humanity so fiercely. Thanks for hanging out with me to break this down and keep exploring the deeper meanings hidden in plain sight.